Welcome back to another edition of the Keto Journey. I'm your host Jermaine, and today we are going to talk about three things. First, we're going to talk about the 10-mile run. Second, we're going to talk about my little experiment that I did, my weight gain, weight loss, and what I'm going to do going forward. And third, we're going to talk about hurricanes. So this past Saturday, I ran the Great Chocolate Race. It was a 5K if you wanted, or a 10-miler if you're crazy like me. And I did it. I completed it. It took me, I think it was 2 hours, 6 minutes, 2 hours, 9 minutes, something of that nature. It wasn't under 2 hours. That's what my goal was. But check out this medal I got. It looks like a golden chocolate piece of candy. It's pretty big. It's the biggest medal I've owned for the farthest distance I've ran, and it's awesome. Now, during the race, it was more of a mental challenge than anything. Well, the first 5-6 miles had it on lock. I felt good, had a good pace. After that 6 miles, when it came to 7, 8, 9, and 10, I just didn't want to do it anymore. I don't know if it was a combination of being hot or it was just not very good scenery. I don't know what it was, but I got it done, and I don't know if I'm ready for a half marathon yet. Well, I'm definitely not ready for a half marathon yet, but I'm not ruling it out. Possibly in the future, I will run a half marathon. Something I said I would never do, but it looks like it might happen. So that's cool, right? Okay, so the numbers. Now, I didn't weigh myself officially. I did weigh myself. I know where ballpark where I'm at. Relatively speaking, I have gained 15 to 20 pounds. Now, that's all coming from me not really watching what I was eating, allowing myself to eat a little more carbs than I'm used to, and just overall not tracking my macros, not tracking my calories. I wanted to see what would happen. Now, I didn't blow up as big as I thought I was going to get, which is good. I'm definitely not losing my mind. I'm definitely not panicking because I know I have the tools to get back down to the weight I would like to be. And I think that weight is going to be around the 240 range. Now, I still set that goal months ago about getting down to 233. And if I get there, I get there. If I don't, I'm not sweating it because it's just an arbitrary number based on a chart that I feel is outdated, doesn't really represent my body type, how tall I am, muscle mass, all that fun stuff. So I think I'm going to get down to the 240s and maintain my weight down to the 240s. So like I said in the last video, I was going to try fasting. I did do a 24-hour fast just to see if it was possible. And the first half I was asleep, so that didn't really count. But in the morning, I was super hungry and almost forgot that I was doing a fast. So I downed a bunch of water, mentally prepared myself for the rest of the day, and it went relatively well. Now, I did eat today because I didn't want to try this new experimental fasting during what is happening right now, which is the hurricane. Hurricane Irma is in the Atlantic right now, gaining strength and heading pretty much right towards Florida. Now, it's been a crazy couple of days here because people are, of course, filling up their gas tanks, buying all the water in every store, and it's been crazy. So I want to take this opportunity to talk about being on a diet during a hurricane. Now, I was in a hurricane in 2004, I believe, when I was in college, and I wasn't on a diet, and the things that I ate were cookies, chips, beer, Twinkies, Little Debbie, stuff like that. Stuff that was high in sugar, and I didn't care because I wasn't on a diet, and it tasted good, and I was in a hurricane, so I just allowed myself to splurge. Fast forward to now. As a matter of fact, last year I was on keto during a hurricane and I made it through just fine. Gracie reminded me of this fact yesterday and I was like, yeah, I forgot we can do this. So this year we are fully prepared. We're ready. I wanted to go over a few snacks that you can eat if you are ever so unfortunate to be in a hurricane. There's tons of stuff in the grocery store that are low carb, high fat, moderate on protein, stuff that you can eat and not feel guilty about. I'm just gonna rattle off a list right now. Beef jerky, Any canned meat like canned chicken, canned tuna. If you're adventurous, spam. Pretty sure. Actually, don't quote me on spam. I don't eat spam. I don't know how many carbs are in spam, so maybe not spam. Almonds, any type of nuts that are low in carb. Don't forget to check the nutritional facts to see what they are. Pork rinds, we got a bunch of pork rinds, tons and tons of water. Ice drinks, the ice drinks that are flavored, you can find them at Walmart or Publix. They come in different flavors. They're tasty. What else? Oh, hard cheeses. That's something that I didn't think of until I was in the grocery store today looking for food that did need to be refrigerated. I got some hard cheeses that we can keep out. Don't have to worry about putting them in the fridge. As well as pepperoni and salami. And that's about it. I just wanted to share those quick tips. Something you can do any day if you're going on a road trip or if you're hunkering down in a storm at your house. There are things that you can do that don't involve cookies and crackers and chips. So with that being said, I am going to sign off. I'm going to edit this video real quick, upload it, and make sure that everything is prepared here for the storm. There is extra batteries, flashlights, lanterns. We're ready. It's not supposed to hit until a couple days from now. So it's just a calm before the storm. Everybody's getting prepared. And we will make it through it like we did last year. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And until next week, keep it keto.